on from the one we did last time round, which you were working relatively well at. Attempting straight line graphs. Now this time round, we're going to be plotting straight line graphs, but some of them are going to be in a slightly different format. So what I'm expecting you to try and do by the end of the lesson is start off at question 7 and move on to the apply section. Okay. If I focus on question 7i, because the first little group should be quite simple, all the ones before that, because they're the ones that we did last lesson. It gives me x plus 2y equals 10. Now, it's a different setup to the way we had before. If I've got x plus 2y equals 10, rather than substituting in points and values and filling in a table, I've done something quite clever here. What I'm going to do is, if I get the x and the y all on the same side, I'm going to let the x be 0. If x is 0, what could y be? Well, if x is 0, it disappears. So I've now got a simple equation, 2y equals 10. If 2 y's are 10, y must be 5. There's 1 point. So I know it cuts 0 along and 5 up. When x is 0, y is 5. Now I'm going to let, this is the unusual bit, I'm going to let y be 0. If y is 0, 2 times nothing is nothing, so that term disappears, which means x equals 10. If x equals 10, that means it cuts the x-axis 10 along and 0 up. Now, you've got to be pretty good to be able to do this on the grounds that I've only got 2 points, and if I've made a mistake, my answer is going to be wrong. But if I know where it cuts the x-axis and I know where it cuts the y-axis, I know that that's my line x plus 2y equals 10. So if the letters are both on the same side, I do that way, and then I'm sussed and sorted. Now, so the next section is you're going to do question 7, and I'm then going to do the first question from the apply section. It says, can I draw these two straight lines and find where they intersect? Okay. The yellow line is y equals x plus 1, y equals 2x minus 1 for the second one. So they are back to the ones that we did at the start of the week. So I'm going to start off letting x equals 0. Y equals 0 plus 1. If x is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. And if x is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. For the red line, 2x minus 1. If x is 0, 2 times nothing is nothing. Take away 1 minus 1. If x is 1, 2 ones are 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. If x is 2, 2 times 2 is 4 minus 1, 3. Okay, now by doing this, sometimes I can see I've got the same coordinates, so that must be where they intersect, but I'm still going to go ahead and draw the lines. The yellow line goes 0 along and 1 up, 1 along and 2 up. Again, I've got another dodgy scale, 2 along and 3 up. So there's my yellow line. The 3 points appear in a straight line. If I draw my second line, the red line, 0 along and 1 down, 1 along and 1 up, 2 along and 3 up. Yep, 3 purple points also appear in a straight line. And I know now that they intersect at 2 along and 3 up. I knew it here, but I've proved it by doing this. Okay, not an interactive lesson today, so I can't ask if anybody is okay, but I'm hoping now that you can all go back, start on question 7 and the apply. If you're not confident, do all the initial ones from A before and all the way up to I. If you are confident, start at I and finish, okay? And then move on to the couple of apply questions at the end. Thank you for that.